All right, we are going to be looking at the Avatar: The Last Airbender uh, cards, mainly the art. We are mainly, um, actually, only looking at the art. And I will say this is the first set to really disappoint me. I've seen some of the cards, but not all of them. And what we're going to do today is look at all of them. Something that really stood out about this set to me is that it reminds me of a fan zine. And I will explain that by showing you some of the cards that you have super cartoony stuff. And then you have semi realistic. And then you have realistic but with the cartoony faces. And that just makes me think of fan art. And I think this is the first set where like the art style clashes so much it takes me out of the set. Like it's very hard for me to look at these cards and think that they're not just proxies, because to me a lot of these cards look like proxy cards. You know how like the art is a lot nicer on some proxy cards than others, and I'm not saying that the art for this isn't nice, because some of it that I've seen, like I wish they would have put on playmats because it looks really nice, but um that's not the case. The I think let me click over to the smaller ones, the front cards. Some of these, it's just astounding to me how different when it's like I'm so used to like this is nice. I like this. This is also nice. These are very nice. As fan art, I would be like, "Oh, that's a pretty picture of fan art." But as a set, it's just it's jarring to me. Like it's not like Magic hasn't had like cards that look like this and then cards that look like I guess this, like more of a but like they does that make sense? Like I know all of these characters. So it's kind of like, "Oh, yeah, okay. That looks like her." Um but like it looks like fan art that somebody put on a Magic card. Does that make sense? Like, does that make sense? I know I'm repeating myself, but that's how I feel about it. Is that it's kind of like I guess these are just the art cards, right? Okay. I guess these are couples or something. I don't know. Um yeah, okay. You get token cards. Interesting. Now these are straight from the show. That's interesting. Source material. Yeah, I can tell. These are definitely. But do you see how it feels like it's proxy cards? Like I can't be the only one thinking that, right? Like I don't know. These just look like screen caps from from the movies, from the TV show, which I know is essentially what they did with the other stuff, but like I don't know, this looks blurry. Like it See, these were designed for it. And then these are okay, so those were the art cards for these cards. Maybe I should have done it in that order. Because like I like the blue spirit. I like Suki, I think her name is. I always get the names wrong. But like I don't know, it looks like fan art to me. It just it they finally got me. It doesn't feel like Magic anymore. I'm new to Magic. I came into playing Magic in 2022 or something. Like these look nice. I like these. I will use these, but like as a secret layer. So like I'm finally definitely understanding the feeling that I think a lot of other Magic players have been feeling for a while now. Um, Now some of these are really nice. Those they're nice. I like them. Like this one's very nice. I like that. I like that we got some. This doesn't really feel like it matches that. Not saying the art is bad, just saying like it's yeah. I don't know. Like this is interesting. In terms of like do I want to use the art for my games? Um like if I'm playing on Tabletop Simulator, do I want to use some of the Avatar cards? I don't know. I like this one. That one's okay. Like those are good. This one looks like it's really good fan art from the show or of the show. This one looks very nice. Um yeah, some of them just look like this doesn't even look like it's in the same style. I know I'm saying that a lot, but like it's just they're not separated at all. It's just kind of like I don't know. If it didn't have this little thing, it would be hard for me to tell that this was part of the Avatar stuff. Like the bins of like cards that people don't want to use. Like if I saw this, I'd be like, "Oh, these are cute." I don't know what they are from, but then I'd see the little icon and be like, "Oh, these are the Avatar things?" And I mean, I kind of felt that with Lord of the Rings, but not to this extent. So, like these I'd be totally fine putting in my decks. A frog squirrel, that is an interesting combo. Fish dog, yeah, I don't want those. But these are cool. I want to make like a frog deck or a ew. Or like this. I like this. This reminds me of a different color palette, I guess. I guess you can see Momo there, so it's like okay. Um let's see. Like this one's it's very nice. I wouldn't really okay. I mean, yeah, I guess it is a human soldier, but like I don't know. Okay, so these are the mountains. Mountains are okay. The plains are the upside down temples. Okay. Um, would I want any of these cards? Of this ones? No. Commander bundle cards. Okay. All right. These are nice. Again, these look like posters I would get in the artist alley. They don't strike me as magic cards. Okay, so these are the art cards. See, like this is very nice fan art. Um, it just I think this is what was on one of the playmats, but that's not what I wanted on a playmat. I wanted so I don't like these. These were nice as deck boxes. Um, but that's just field journals. I like field journals, so this is pretty. Um, I don't remember anybody having the high ponytail like that. Um, where's the art cards for the outside of the boxes? Because the boxes for the different like bundles, the pre-release bundles, that was really nice card art and I want those as playmats, but you know what they don't have? those as playmats. So yeah. Um okay, so these are the promos. We'll go through the promos real quick. Like this is very pretty. Um these are the ones with all the little letters on them. Okay. Or numbers. It'd be numbers. Oh, that's cool. That thing is scary. Never liked that thing. Um Tiger seal, I guess. The I don't know. Maybe I'm not that into like this is really pretty. This would be a really pretty playmat. Um so with this. But again, this looks like I would buy it as like somebody's custom made playmat that they're selling. Does that make sense? Um which thinking about it, I don't know. Is that a problem? I feel like that's a problem. I feel like when official cards start to look like proxies, it's a problem. Now I didn't look at the Final Fantasy. I don't know anything about Final Fantasy. I mean, I know a couple of names, but it's kind of from people telling me about Final Fantasy. So I have no idea if people were already feeling this way from the Final Fantasy 14 set, I think is what it was. And I just don't know the characters or the source material much, so I don't really feel like commenting on it because I don't know. Um, but yeah, none of these cards feel cohesive to like just because Momo's like I guess that's what I was trying to say is that like I've never felt in a Magic set that I could tell which artist drew what card. Obviously, I haven't been paying attention that much, but occasionally I will look at the artist that drew the card. I think this was maybe on the bundle. Maybe. Not sure. Um I've lost my train of thought. I don't know. Um yeah, like this is nice. Maybe it's just the quality of the online um pictures. See, like I like this lizard guy. Wow, human noble. All right. I definitely understand what people were saying about like it's hard to match the structure that Magic has to other Magic systems, if that makes sense. Hope that makes sense. I like her. I like her um as art, but I don't know. This is the first pack or like the first set that like I liked what the bundle looked like, but then when I saw what the cards looked like when I got the bundle, like it just doesn't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe somebody can comment what it is cuz I can't. I mean, maybe I figured it out, maybe not. I don't know. It doesn't feel cohesive, I guess is the word I would use. Um But again, it's not like the art isn't pretty. I think this might have been on the bundle. Because the art's very pretty. If I was way back when DeviantArt was something you could collect fan art and put them in little folders and stuff. If I had like an Avatar fan art folder, it would probably have a lot of these pictures in it. But this isn't DeviantArt. So it's kind of It's weird. I don't know how you balance a very cartoony art style and a semi-realistic art style, obviously. Um, and I'm not sure making it in like an anime art style would fix the problem. Maybe it would. I don't know. I know in games like Smite had avatar characters and they kind of made them look more anime-esque, and that was these are the is Momo in all of them? Because I don't see Momo in this one. Like Momo's here, Momo's here, Momo's here. I guess this is the turtle. So then where's the avatar thing here? I know there's the earthbender things that are in caves, but like I don't. Okay. We don't. Oh, that's a connecting card. Okay. We don't need to spend extra time on me just being confused. That's not really the point of this video. It's because yeah, I'm disappointed. Um, I don't, I don't know. Like these are fine. These have cohesion. I know the whole set can't look like this, but like all of those, maybe not this one. But like all of those feel cohesive. That looks like a different artist. That's a different artist, right? Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Okay. Yeah, the only thing that makes these feel cohesive is these little borders. And even then, the art doesn't quite... Like, even the colors are different. Yeah, I just... Okay. And then these are the avatars. I mean, sometimes there'll be, like, a really jarring, transition from flip cards where like the art on one side of the flip card doesn't look like it matches the other one. But like this one, it's just... See, I'd have no idea this was from the Avatar set. Like, yeah, it says it on the card, but like just looking at the art, if we were to play a matching game, I'd be like, I don't know what set this is from. And I don't know, it's not that every card has to be easily identified for the set that it's in. It's just I don't know. For some reason I remember feeling like I could look at a card and then I guess that's all of them. Okay, well, that's the end of my rant. These are all the avatar cards. There may be like 5 that I would use in Tabletop Simulator. I'd be more likely to get the deck boxes and play mats. And to me, that just feels like a fan thing, you know? Like you would get a custom playmat and a custom deck box and like sleeves, but the cards wouldn't be Avatar, you know? Or maybe you'd use proxy, but then you would try to like match the aesthetics. And it just feels so mismatched. So, I know I put these videos out a lot later than when. I just don't want to get ahead of myself because, like, if you see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff, like, it's not... There's not enough cards to react to here. And I'm not going to do the whole leaks thing. Like, same thing with this. Not enough cards. But yeah, that's kind of weird. Going from Spider-Man to Avatar. Not gonna lie, that in the MOBAs, in the games that I play that have skins, where it's not gonna affect the gameplay, it's just cosmetic, you wouldn't release back to back. Like, you would have some original skins for the MOBA. It wouldn't be one IP after another IP. So, yeah, the fatigue is setting in. Anyway, um, yeah, I guess I'll be back when I'll be back reviewing Magic cards when there's pretty art to look at and I'm happy about it instead of disappointed. So, okay, bye.